shredders, I'm gonna review this Giant Trance on a whole bunch of different terrain, from flow trails to backcountry, and then we'll end it with a downhill line. This bike is a Giant Trance Advanced E+ size extra large. If we pop over to the Giant website, click full suspension, this is the first bike that comes up. To make it simple, it's 140 on the rear, 150 on the front, rolling on 29-inch wheels. It's got a Yamaha motor and some really interesting geometry. It's got super long chainstays, 473. I've never rode a bike with chainstays that long, but the stack height is super short at 632 for an extra large. I usually downsize my bikes to get a low stack number, but with this extra large, I don't need to do that. I've also never rode a Yamaha bike, so I'm super curious to see how this Yamaha motor does. Let's head to the flow trails to warm up. Right away, this Yamaha motor is insane. It takes all the sting out of fire roads. The Yamaha motor is amazing. It provides so much support when you're seated and when you're standing up in the pedals. The mega long chainstays feel amazing. The bike feels really well balanced. Absolutely the best bike I've ever bunny hopped. I don't do wheelies, so I can't say much there. Bike was absolutely fantastic on blue flow trails. Zero complaints. Super fun, playful, balanced, just amazing. This is some backcountry, some natural terrain, not man-made at all. Once again, I haven't spent more time pedaling out of the saddle since the last time I rode a non-electric bike. And obviously this one doesn't have as much sting because it's got so much power with that Yamaha motor. Again, this bike is jumping, jibbing, playing, natural hits. It's just so much fun. Like, to be real, it's a 140mm trail bike. You need to pick your line. You can't just plow straight through stuff. Not to say you couldn't beef this bike up with some downhill tires and a thicker rear shock. So wow, 140mm trail bike. This bike is killing it on the downhill line. It's got a really low stack height, so I feel really confident on the steepest of terrain. And those long chainstays feel super balanced again. Let's be real, EXO tires aren't my favorite tires on a downhill line full of rocks, but the playful nature of this bike is my favorite. The Giant Trance is an outstanding bike. The Yamaha motor provides crazy support whether you're standing, seated, fire roads. My opinion, but I think this bike is super well balanced with those super long chainstays and the low stack number to keep everything down and low. The bike's basically just super fun, no matter where you ride it. Like downhill line, you'll find little jibs. Backcountry, find a little bunny hop. And then it's absolutely the king on blue flow trails. It's very capable for a 140mm trail bike, and I don't ride a lot of 140mm trail bikes because I don't like them, but this is my absolute favorite one I've ever rode.